into Africa. This is Madagascar. The president is Mr. Heri Rajaonarimampianina. Madagascar got independent from France on 26 June in 1960. The population is more than 21 million people. One of the major languages spoken is French. Monetary unit is Ariari.
Welcome back. Now, it has been 25 years since that magical day, and the South African Gold Coin Exchange and the Coin Shop are honoring this turning point of Madiba when he walked out of prison by launching the 1-ounce 25th anniversary of Mandela's release gold medallion. Now, to talk to us about this, about the story and the medallion and everything around the very specific medallion is the General Manager of SA Gold Coin, Reese Cullinan. Reese, a very good morning and welcome to AM News.
Good morning.
Now, I was expecting the original coin with you in studio, but unfortunately we do have a replica for you, hey?
We have a picture, which is sort of about as good enough, and sort of carrying these things around is not normally advisable. And sort of the price of it is 47,500.
Well, there they have it there, at the back there for us. Explain to us the thought around the image of Mandela with his fist raised on that particular coin.
The thought around the project really to sort of commemorate Mandela's life and his legacy. I mean, that's what the South African Gold Coin Exchange and the coin shops are about. We celebrate the man, his legacy, and the timeless nature of himself. I mean, even since he's passed, I think his name will be ever part of our history. Yes. So this medallion itself is based around peace, democracy, and freedom for all. And I think Mandela, if anyone, with his fist raised, was more sort of a, I know it sort of comes from the old Mkhonto weSizwe Mandla, but it was more sort of
it was a
celebration of peace and a celebration of peace and a celebration of the country. And I think he really was the beginning of the country that we're in right now.
Now, you mentioned the price earlier, 47,500 rand.
That is correct.
That's very expensive for any coin. How many of them have you minted?
There are only 150 of these, and that will be all that will ever be produced. So the die for the specific 1-ounce coin will be destroyed afterwards. 47,500 being said, at the De Klerk Foundation dinner last week, we actually auctioned one of these off for 110,000. Was eventually where the bidding went.
I tell you.
But these coins are produced in conjunction with the Mandela Foundation and the Mint of Norway.
Why is that?
The Mint of Norway has the rights to produce the Nobel Institute winners. So all people, we possibly looking at Martin Luther King's or any other type of Nobel Prize winners, Mandela being one of them. De Klerk actually being another one of them, significant to our history. And obviously in conjunction with the Mandela Foundation, because they've got the rights for Mandela's name. So they do get royalties and proceeds from the production of these
So the money does come home at the end of the day?
The money comes back to South Africa, absolutely.
Now, how is this particular medallion different from all the other Mandela mints, coins that you do have available?
No, this one I think is a specific and quite monumentous moment in the history. I mean, it's 25 years since he was released from Victor Verster. I mean, we're almost heading on to the same amount of time that Mandela was incarcerated. And I think this is a massive milestone in his life. I think the 1 ounce of gold is also sort of a reasonable size medallion, which most people tend to find appealing. This is something that really, for your collector or your type of person who wants to really own a piece of the country's history, would be interested in.
Now, how much, we did indicate they are 47,500, right? But how does one acquire a coin like this?
Right, you can go onto sagoldcoin.com, straight through the website. You would be able to inquire with one of my brokers. Pick up a phone him, he will organize it for you. Or you'd be able to go into any one of our coin shops, which are dotted pretty much in most of the shopping malls around the country. We've got about 30 moment. So
I always thought they may be different from the mint, but it seems like you're telling us now that they're actually the same.
it's not the mint. We are a company itself, the South African Gold Coin Exchange, and we buy and sell gold medallions. Everything from Mandela medallions through to ZARs to Naturas and even Kruger Rands.
So you're launching today this medallion.
That is correct.
What is going to happen?
Actually, at 2:14, the whole office is getting together, and we're actually going to have a toast and celebrate the man, and celebrate the man's, I think, first chance to really make a mark in the country. I mean, not to say anything about his history. I think his history was what made that moment. But I think as a country, we really began from that moment and coming together. So we're going to celebrate that at the time and launch it at 2:14 p.m. today.
At the shop or at the mint?
It will be launched through the company, online, and through all of our shops.
Now, just contact details again, your website address?
It's sagoldcoin.com.
And the telephone number that they can call?
Is 011-784-8551. Or they can go into any one of the coin shops.
Reece, thank you so much for coming through and telling us
Excellent,
about
Elvis. Thank you.
very, very expensive Madiba coin. But it's worth investing, I would imagine.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you, Elvis.
That was the SA Gold Coin General Manager, Reece Cullinan, joining us here, talking to us about the Mandela's Release Gold Medallion, a very special medallion there. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back after that with your sports news.